Okay, so now we're going to look at really the most advanced way to get into a spin before we take it up to our big levels. This includes doing a forward outside edge. You want to think about this forward outside edge as like being a spiral. A spiral in terms of it's a line that gets tighter and tighter and tighter until it hits that middle point. That's when you can't go forward anymore. That rotation is just built up and it's going to turn into that spin on that middle point. So our outside edge is going to start off nice and shallow, but it's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper until we can't go anymore, and that's when we get our spin. So things we want to concentrate on this outside edge going in. Left arm in front, right arm behind, exactly the same position as we always start in for this spin. We're going to start off in our T position with our feet with the left foot in front. If you prefer to spin the other way, that's absolutely fine, but I'm going to demonstrate with the left foot in front, start off with turning counterclockwise. So you want to start off on your outside edge with your right leg extended behind you, exactly the same as my right arm. Again, your right arm and your right leg always work together. So now let's look at it again with an example. So we're going to push and we're going to get our right arm and our right leg back. Now when we get to our middle point, that's when they come around into our spin. That's when everything comes around, when it gets to the tightest point, because we're going to build up so much centrifugal force and we're going to pull against that force because your arms are going to want to fling out. So we're going to pull in against that force, and that's when we're going to get the fastest spin. Now we're going to look at some common mistakes for the 1 foot spin. Traveling during a spin. What do I mean by traveling? Literally what it says on the tin. When you push and you start spinning, you start moving. We definitely don't want to do that in the spin. You get out of control, you get off balance. There's much more chance of you falling over if you do it that way. How is traveling caused? When you saw me push out there, I moved and then tried to pull everything in. So I already had movement going in that direction. Everything wasn't coming round onto the one spot on the floor. You need to make sure that this push you do, again, my left foot stays exactly where it is. It's not moving before I come up into my spin. So when you're doing your spin, make sure you don't lean out on that push also. When I push here and I lift up, all of my body weight is leaning over and that's pulling me right over to make sure I travel on that spin. And we don't want that. So get all of your weight over that left foot, push out and lift up over the left foot.